What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Vaive Show. This is the Vaive Show. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe and donate to support the channel. And without further ado, the Vaive Show. What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning back into the Vaive Show. I am Vashawn Mosley, your host of the Vaive Show. And we have somebody that's been here before, but we here to talk about somebody else. That boy back with us. What's going on with that boy Ricky?
What it do, my boy? Chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now we here to talk about music royalties and the different PROs this time. Okay. And since you with Ascap and I'm with BMI, this would be a perfect time for us to talk about it when it comes to royalties, because I've always gotten the word that Ascap hasn't been as on point when it comes to not only paperwork, but actually paying artists. And I sort of kind of know why that is, because I know the way Ascap pay scale work. But since you actually with Ascap, kind of tell us a little something about like when did you sign up for Ascap, and far as Ascap being perfect when it comes to not only your paperwork but royalties. Are they collecting what they supposed to collect? Are you getting what you supposed to? All that stuff. But first, start off and tell us when did you sign up with Ascap?
When I signed up with Ascap back in 2004.
Okay.
It was free then. I didn't have to pay the $50 for the writer and the publisher
and
fee.
the $50 for the publishing.
Yeah, I had to pay all that. It was free starting out. BMI, it wasn't free, but it wasn't that much. But at that time, I was just out of high school, 2 years out of high school, going to college and trying to get things right. I went with Ascap.
I got you. Now, when you signed up with Ascap and you started to register your songs, how long did it take before you started seeing royalties? Because I remember I told you this is the issue I have. A lot of people have told me that they've been with Ascap for 10 years and maybe have seen $40. So when it comes to you, how do you feel about once you register your songs? When did you finally start seeing money, or are they calculating your money right? So you tell us what's going on with Ascap?
Well, I started seeing money when the quarters was up. I started seeing money. So the first time I actually started making money through Ascap was when I wrote a song for Britney Spears. Okay. And this publishing company named David Horowitz out of New York picked it up. They were looking, Britney Spears and her people were looking for new songs. And they called me like 1 o'clock in the morning and was like, hey, we heard this song, but we want to hear you sing it over the phone. I'm like, are you serious? I was asleep. But I woke up and I sang the song. He's like, yeah, we want the song. And the more times it got played, Ascap was on it. That's
good. Cause back in the days, at least when it was paperwork, digitally the now may be different. But back when it was paperwork, they was always 6 months to a year behind when it came to collecting your royalties. But since you did it in 2004, it was the digital era, so you didn't have to wait that long. You saying that by the first quarter or the second quarter you started seeing royalties?
By the second quarter is when I started seeing it. I did it in the first quarter. Okay. And if folks don't understand what a quarter is, it is basically the different seasons.
That's it. First 3 months, second 3 months, yes. Yeah. So by the second quarter you start seeing. Now, when it comes to a statement, whenever you go to your website and you pull up your account, do you see everything is calculated? Like, is everything visible for you to see and understand?
Yes, it popped right up on the screen. Like, as soon as I log in, it's right there.
Okay, good.
So, matter of fact, if I can, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and open up and you can just show you right quick.
Yeah, because this is something that that we need. Go ahead, keep opening it up. But this is definitely something we need to talk about, because I mean, I don't know whether, at least with Ascap, I don't know whether they not putting out the right music, or they feel like it's something on Ascap in.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they feel that when they do music, their music, it should sell more. You can't expect it to sell more if this music if it's not selling, if it's not being streamed like it should, or being played like it should. You can't get mad at it.
Yeah, I agree. And that, but you know, in their and a lot of people's minds, they feel like the world is so big that even if nobody know me here, somebody in Australia may be loving me to death.
That's true. It could be, but you got to promote. You can't just put a song out and be like, okay, these folks over here in New Zealand gonna hear my music. No, they're not. If you're not putting forth the effort to market and promote your music, how do you expect a person in Zanzibar to hear your music? They, you know, some of them rarely can get, by the time they get the new music, it's already probably a year and a half old. So
yeah.
You can't expect nobody to do that. And when you open up, as soon as you open up Ascap and go in, that's what it show you. Okay. You see 3 cents right now. I ain't got nothing right now. But
no, you good.
It shows you.
But now,
automatic.
Could you pull up where some of your catalog is? Like. Okay. But now does it have where it shows where Spotify is and all of that? Does it have it shown on there, or it just shows your money?
It does just show. It shows just your money, because it'll say things. Well, you can view like you can view it, but it'll say things like domestic. You can get a PDF version of it, and then the PDF version to break down everything from how you sold.
Let me see, because I pulled up my BMI as well. And let me show you. Like let me see. I don't know if y'all can see on my BMI, but thing's so bright. But on my BMI, shoot, let me see. Oh my God, it's so bright. Oh, hold on, we might can see it. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. See, it looks like yours like a W-2.
yeah, it look like a W-2. I'm trying to do you see? God dang it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
But if you scroll down, on this one though, it says like over here. I don't know if you can see it, but if the camera, so what's name? But it's on mine. It says a Napster. It shows me how many times it's been streamed, and it shows me how much money it calculated. It shows Amazon. Mine, it shows YouTube, Spotify. It shows it even shows how commercial radio, how many times my songs got played on commercial radio, and it shows how many times my song got played on internet radio. So I think that's one of the reasons why Ascap is so difficult, because with BMI, they shows every single streaming service. And not only that, they let you know that, hey, on commercial radio, your song was on, and on internet radio, your song was on. And it break down every single cent that your songs made. And I know for a fact that Ascap, they do everything. I don't even know if you may know this, but Ascap, they do everything on a pie chart. And what I mean by pie chart is
Right.
Whatever artist is bringing in the most listeners, they get paid the most out of it.
Right.
BMI don't do a pie chart. BMI, if you had 100 streams, BMI would pay you for your 100 streams. With Ascap, it's a little different. Ascap, if you have 100 streams, you may get no money because somebody else is pulling in more streams than you. So the bulk of the money will go to them. And that's how Spotify works as well. Spotify, a lot of people don't know that, but Spotify, they pay you in a pie chart, meaning that however many streams you get, or whoever is bringing more people to the platform, they get more of the money. They get the bulk of the money. So that's why these big artists, they make so much, and they may even be taking the money that you made because they use a pie chart, and whoever's bringing the bulk of it's almost like a concert. Whatever artist is selling the most tickets, that's the artist that's gonna get paid the most money.
True.
And all the artists that's opening up, they're gonna get paid the less money because ain't nobody really coming to see them.
True.
So that's how Ascap, I know for a fact, Ascap and Spotify, that's how they pay the artists. And BMI don't do that. If you get 100 streams, they'll pay you for your 100 streams. Right. And I think that's the only big difference between, and BMI is very transparent when it comes to how many songs you got out, how many places your stuff streamed, how many times your stuff streamed, and how many cents your stuff streamed. Like on mine, it sucks that dang camera won't what's the name, but like I got one song that it's called let me see, it's called Celebration, right? It's streamed on at least on Amazon. It's streamed 26,244 times. They paid me $10.02 for it. So for 26,000 streams, they paid me $10 for it. I got another song called Thugs, and that one got streamed 90,000 times, and they paid me $69 for it.
Okay.
So BMI, it breaks down not only your streams, not only where it's streamed, but how much you're getting paid as well. So I think that's the only thing from what you telling me. That's the only thing I think is that BMI a little more transparent with the music.
Right now, it shows right here. It's saying my performance categories. It got like ABC, CBS, NBC Network, Fox Network, Univision.
So y'all got it.
Right. Yeah.
But now, does it go from how many times it was played on those shows?
No, I don't do that. It just says the current royalties on it. That's all.
So it says the shows, and then it just say the current royalties on it.
And it don't tell you how many times it's been played.
Okay. So I think now, but do you think that it's a paperwork thing with Ascap, or do you think that because of how they pay, they don't have to show you transparently every single breakdown?
I'm going with them. I can't say they're not together because they've been around for a long time. That's just how the way they do things.
A long time.
It just sometimes you have some places that's going to give you an allocation of everything that you do.
Yeah.
Then you got some places that'll just be like, hey, look, this is what you did. You know what I'm saying? This is what you made.
True. It's the truth.
Because you got a lot of folks that ASCAP is the people that you go to when it's like, look here, man, this is how much money I made off my song.
Yeah.
BMI is the people you go to where they be like, hey, look here, man, I got 1 million streams and I made this amount of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like I said, I got with ASCAP because it was free. I had the money to get the BMI at that time.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, if it's working for you, it don't really matter.
True.
The only reason why we even having this discussion, because I know a lot of people that's been with Ascap, and they signed up, same thing as you. they had to sign up 50% as a writer, and to get the other half, they said had to sign up as a publisher as well. But when they fall back and look at quarter after quarter after quarter, they haven't been seeing any monetary nothing, and it's hard for them to understand because if they look at YouTube or they look at Spotify, it look like they're getting views, but monetarily, I don't know if they getting to the threshold that Ascap need to send them the money. See what I'm saying?
True.
And that's all. And BMI, like I say, BMI different. BMI one of those companies where if you made $10, they would pay you your $10.
True.
Despite what everybody else did.
Right.
You know? So it's just one of those situations where now that you kind of know both sides of, like, do you still feel like let's say it's a new cat coming into the game, and he want to sign up with a PRO. What's the pros and the cons that you would give him when it comes to Ascap?
I would tell him he got to put, if you get on Ascap, you got to push that song. If you want to see some real money, you're gonna have to push that song.
Yeah.
Only reason I seen a pretty good amount is because it was a song for Britney Spears. It wasn't even a big song like that, but it got a little play because it was Britney Spears.
But that's the whole point with this whole publishing thing. It's really so to build your catalog.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's I mean, because I got to be honest with you, the first money I ever seen was $1.32 from BMI.
True.
You know, and what I just showed you here, this the fourth quarter statement. How much did they send me? Hold on, let me look real fast. Let me show you. So the first time I ever got any money from BMI was $1, I think, $1.something. And this statement here, it was $221.16. They something. So so once you start building up your publishing catalog, eventually the money should roll in. Especially like you said, if it's streaming. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of cats may have one or two or three songs out, and maybe that's why they're not sending the money. But you know, over time, if you build it up, you know what I mean? Like they say, if you build it, it will come. They will come. So yeah, I think it's just the build up. I think it's just the build up on it, and promotion. So what's some of your advice when it comes to promotion? I guess what I'm saying is, would you advise them to just work their social medias, or would you advise them to trust these companies that claim if you pay me, I can get you 500,000 streams on Spot? Like, do you trust those companies, or do you feel like it'll be better if they just work their social media with their friends, family, and try to build up their social media and try to use their social media for free promotion? Because I mean, you already have your social media, you just got to work it. Or do you feel like they should actually put money in promotion, far as YouTube ads and things like that?
Well, with that, if you start now, you ain't got no backing like that. I'm not gonna tell you to blow the bank on a YouTube ad or a Snapchat ad, even if it is $5 a day, or Instagram, Facebook ad, because before you know it, you'll be spent so much money. You'll be like, I just want to do like $20. Next thing you know, you'll spend $180, and you're like, okay.
I agree.
And then it's not guaranteed that they're gonna go listen to your music, even though they see the ad.
I agree.
So what I was told by, a famous artist a long time ago, shoot, hey, them folk that boast that they can get you these amount of plays, if you pay this amount of money, go with it. Because shoot, you'll be able to reach an area, people that you never even knew existed. They can help you get your music out there and get you up the ladder faster.
I got you.
All
right. So that's good advice now, because you feel like when it comes to Instagram ads and YouTube ads, you feel like even if you put a cap on it, it'll still run past that.
Yes, because majority of the time, if you got a card hooked up to it, even if you put a cap on it, on Instagram for this song I just put out, there wasn't a cap. They just want you to do a daily, $5 daily.
Yeah.
But you put it on how many days you want it. So I did $5 a day for 3 days, and went like that. And
so a young cat, this first song, how much, if they did it the way you doing it, how much do you think that they should spend off top or have as a budget?
shoot, the way things working now, at least $250 to $500, because I know folks that I have helped by getting their music to other people, and they paid me for promotion.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I had a connection to different blog sites. I have connection to Spotify playlist curators. I got a whole list of them folks. And they pay me like, okay, cool, look, get my music to these folks. Some of these folks got over 1 million listeners, or 1 million followers and stuff like that. I would say I'm going with that, because
I got
you. Yeah, I go with that, because you get out to other folks, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so between $250 to $500 to really try to push your music as much as you can.
Right, because see, if you push, let's see, $500. From what I've been reading up and looking at some of these things online, if you put out $500 and you can get yourself to 1 million streams on Spotify and Apple Music, you'll get about $5,000 to $4,000.
I mean, that's a profit either way.
Exactly. Now, if you can get to that 1 billion stream, I read up on that the other day. 1 billion streams,
okay,
you get
that's beautiful.
That's $4 million.
That's beautiful.
Give me 1 billion streams. If I can pay for 1 billion streams, shoot, I'm on it.
No, you're right. You're right. But you know, everybody got to crawl before they can walk.
True.
So 250 to 500 is a good number. That's a good number for your first single. Now, last thing though, when it comes to that, should they stay focused on that one song, or should they put out multiple songs? What you think?
I say one song at a time.
One song at a time.
Yeah, because we in that era,
one song and work that as much as you can first.
True, because we in the era now. You don't have to have a hot selling album. You could drop one song and be a millionaire off that single.
Especially with TikTok. If somebody do a dance to it, you're rich.
Lil Nas X, sleeping on his sister's couch, came up with Old Town Road, and he done went diamond off that one song.
Just like that.
Yeah, off that one song.
So now you're right. It's possible now. You're right. It's possible now. So basically, one song, like you say, heavy on the promotion, and when it comes to the PRO, now when it comes to the PRO, if you would Ascap, like you just feel like they just got to be patient with it, or when it comes to the royalties from the publishing, or what?
I say, if you're gonna do it, I go with both of them, because you can actually you could be on, from what I've heard now, you can be on Ascap and BMI.
You can?
At the same time, from what I've heard, and don't quote me on it, but from what I've heard, you could be on Ascap and BMI.
But I'd rather I definitely looking there. I've been with BMI. I'm like you. I've been with BMI forever. You've been with Ascap forever. So they treat me awesome.
True.
And I go to Nashville a lot because that's where my BMI headquarters is.
True.
And they, you know, and for BMI, I mean, they treat me so good, man. You just like they have rooms in the headquarters office where they will put you with other songwriters and y'all can write and collab together. They'll find you different musicians for your project. So BMI, I mean, they've been awesome to me. So and I'm sure Ascap, especially like people like Jermaine Dupri, because he would Ascap. 50 Cent, he would Ascap. So you know, I'm sure Ascap done treated them just as good. You know what I'm saying?
They treated them just as good.
Exactly.
Look, Ascap, Ascap, they'll even say hello to me. Now I get
see, I think that's one of the issues though, because Ascap, I feel like that's one of the reasons why, because they so big, they feel like they don't have to make it convenient for the people that's signed up with them. You know what I mean? And you know, you're a performing rights organization, but you still gotta organize your situation to where the people that sign up with you can feel like they part of something. Put it like that.
Right.
And that's the reason why I love BMI so much, because BMI, they always have these conferences. Before coronavirus, they did. Mm-hmm. And they will send us, they will send you emails, you know, saying, hey, you know, come to the conference in Vegas, conference in Nashville, conference in Miami, you know, conference in Atlanta. And they would try to put a lot of songwriters and musicians together. Big people be there, new artists be there. And you can kind of mingle with, you know, people that then went triple platinum, you know, songwriters and people that put out their first song. So that's why I love BMI so much, that they kind of cater to their artists and make their artists feel like they're a part of one family, you know.
I need to go and go to BMI because Ascap is not.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. But I don't know, man. I mean, because even though Ascap don't give y'all that same love, if they collecting your paper, I mean, you know.
Well, you know, it's just like being a middle child. You still want to be loved.
You want some attention.
You want some attention.
Yeah, no, I get it.
If I ain't getting the attention, you helping me get my money, but I don't want you to, you know, I don't want to be treated like, well, just be glad I'm getting you your money. I don't know. You know, I want to be able to, like, I have to go on the site to even, if I want to go out of town. Yeah, they got little perks for, you get cars and stuff. You get a percentage off of cars, hotels, and things like that.
Yeah.
But I got to go on the site to look at it. Why you can't hit me with an email and say, hey, Richard, we want to let you know we appreciate you and this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We want you to make sure you check out this.
I mean, maybe it's the people running it, or maybe it's just they stuck in the old ways of doing things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They need to revamp their whole system.
They need to revamp that thing, man. They need to revamp that thing. Now, one place that I've never signed, well, I have signed up for it, but Sound Exchange, I've never got a check from Sound Exchange. Have you ever heard about signed up for Sound Exchange or?
No, sir. Never a day in my life.
Yeah. It's a Sound Exchange is ran by the U.S. government. And I don't even mess with the government like that, because anything ran by the government, I like private companies because they work better. But Sound Exchange is ran by the government, supposed to be for artists, but it's supposed to be for artists and not songwriters and producers, but the actual singing, whoever's singing the song, to collect money for them.
If it's ran by the government, I see why you ain't getting no check.
Exactly. I even stopped registering songs because I was like, man, I'm at a waste. Because, you know, and then they told me, oh, well, you have to be on commercial radio. And that was a lie, because I sent them copies of BMI pulling out music that I had on the radio, commercial radio. So that made no sense to me.
It's the government.
It's the government. Exactly.
It's the government.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. I mean, as far as Ascap, I mean, I feel like they just need to revamp when it comes to you know, everybody signed with them. But if you collecting your check, hey, you know what I'm saying? And
it's been a minute since I collected a check. I'm gonna put that out there. So it's been a minute.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Now this real fast. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna show you something right here. Now, this is we in 2021, right?
Yes, sir.
BMI. Now this dang camera won't show nothing. But if you, God dang it, I hate this camera. Oh, hold on. But this is BMI schedule, right?
Okay.
This is their payment schedule. Now I just got a check on 6/18/2021, and I got another one coming this month, September at 9/17/2021. I got another check coming in November at 11/19/2021. And then I got another check coming February the 18th in 2022. And then the next check is coming on the 5th of 5/20/2022. So BMI every 4 months consistently, that check hit my account. It hit my account. I can be on the beach or I can be in the studio working and that money hit my account.
I'm in the wrong place. I got to get that.
But that's another reason why I said a lot of people be having issues because they also don't know when Ascap is paying out. And I'm like,
true.
Y'all don't have, Ascap is not on point when it comes to, they like, nah, it ain't on point at all. BMI every 3 months, they pay out, they pay out like they sending you a social security check. It be in your account every 3 months.
Yeah, I think I need to make a whole change the rule.
Yeah, well, look into it, man. Look into it. Now, let me ask you a question, though, because this is something I don't know because I've always been with BMI. If you do switch over, because I know a couple of people that did switch over, if you do switch over, can you take your catalog with you, or do you have to just make a whole new catalog with another PRO company? That's something I want to know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. Because a lot of music on there old.
Now, if you got 2 songs or 3 songs, then don't it, but if you got, because I got over 30 songs with BMI.
Yeah.
So if you got a huge catalog, you know what I mean? Do you have to really go to if you switch over to another company, do you have to put in, you know what I mean, all your information for every single song at this new company? Or would they even allow you to switch it over, or you just got to start a new catalog with that company? So definitely look into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out because but a lot of stuff that I did on there came from 04, 08, 2010, and then from 2014 on to last year, I ain't do nothing.
I got
you. I ain't do nothing.
But see, that's where your publishing's supposed to come in at, though. You know what I mean? Because I know on my statements, I got songs that I put out back in 2000 I'm talking about 2005, and I'm still collecting money from them every 3 months. So that's been 15 years ago, 16 years ago, and I'm still collecting money from them.
That's good.
And that's how publishing works. You supposed to, have your money to where years later you still getting paid off the work you did 10 years ago.
True. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place. I know I'm in the wrong place.
But look into it, man, and we'll have to come back on the show and we can do a part 2 of this.
Okay.
So that we can do a part 2 of this because that's something that I'm always worried about these young cats because they just make music and put it out. But I be telling them but this is a music business. It's about business. You know what I'm saying? I remember Mystical said in a song a long time ago, he said 90% of this shit is your business. 10% of this shit is your rhymes. And a lot of people don't realize that. Only 10% of this is you singing and dancing. The other 90% is you making the music, somebody collecting royalties off it, somebody collecting royalties off the publishing, somebody copyrighting the songs, somebody behind the scene paying producers, paying songwriters. all that's business.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that's way bigger than somebody dancing and singing for 45 minutes on stage.
Right.
You know, so that's why when Mystical said that, I was like, you know what, I really have to, that's why I started my record label, because I was like, I really have to learn the business, because when he said 90% of this is business, only 10% of this is your rhymes, I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
so
goodness.
Definitely look into that, man, and we'll do a part 2 of this. And looking at not only for our audience, but definitely for you too, because there's some questions that you need to answer.
Yeah, look, I need to pull up on Ascap. Hey man, I ain't gonna kick the door in. What's up, bro?
Exactly. So
I hear about being mine. Show them they artists love. Y'all don't even know my name.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely do that, man. And we need to come back on too and talk about publishing deals too. Because you know, a lot of big artists now, I know when you smaller, you know, they won't even sweat you about them publishing deal. But when you're a big artist, a lot of people get pub deals that they hate in the long run, and now they mad that they signed that publishing deal.
Right.
So we can talk about that in the next episode too, because I know a lot of people, they don't like the fact that they signed publishing deals, and the publisher gave them $300,000 up front, but on the back end, the publisher made $13 million, and they only saw $300,000.
Well, look here.
That's what I'm saying.
Look.
That's what I'm saying. And then when you go to the publisher, you know, they hit you with that old shady business practice, like read your contract. You know, but you was young and dumb. You ain't understand what was in that contract.
I'll be going back to prison.
Okay.
They don't read the contract.
Okay.
Read the contract.
So
okay.
But we'll definitely have to look into that and look into that, man, so we can do a part 2 on switching over from Ascap and BMI. Like what's the transition? What you'll have to do to switch over from one PRO to the next, so we can come back on here and check that out.
Okay, cool. I want you to check this out right here.
Okay.
It's just 3 days, man.
Oh man, 13,000. I love
3 days, man.
13,000. I love it. So we moving up on that.
Oh yes, sir. We going up every day.
Moving up on that. All right. So it should be 100,000 soon.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
It should be 100,000 soon. And then we got to figure out how to get your money if Ascap ain't collecting.
Well, now see, there is another thing that I go through now. I'm gonna show you this one.
Okay.
This is, I go through this thing called now this is United Masters.
Oh, okay. So you do your distribution through the United Masters.
Yes, I use United Masters. And
so you already, I got you. Okay.
They're gonna make sure you get your money.
So you getting your royalties collected from United Masters.
Yes. And United Masters is paying, look at this.
Okay. What?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
100%.
So you over there with United Masters. Now you know your boy, he run United Masters.
Ooh.
They used to be with Def Jam. Steve Stout.
Oh yeah. I know Steve. Shoot,
yeah,
Steve Stout got a marketing company in New York. Man, that man is.
Oh, he making money.
Yeah, they made like back in 2017, they made like $3 billion.
Yeah, they making money. They making money. So okay, so your distribution through United Masters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you collecting your royalties. It's just that publishing from Ascap that's tricky sometimes.
Yeah, that.
Now, are you registering every song that you dropping with United Masters? Are you registering the Ascap as soon as you drop it? As soon as it drop, or you wait?
I register after I write it.
You register?
Soon after I write it, I register it. Then I put the song out.
I got you. All right, man. Well, look into that, and we'll do a part 2 of this. BMI and Ascap, looking at with the transition and what does it take to transition, and do you got to switch your whole catalog over?
Okay.
And we'll do a part 2, man. But thank you for coming on. I know it's late night. A lot of people may not know that, but it's dark. It's late.
And I give a couple shout outs. I gotta give a couple shout outs.
Go ahead.
I gotta give a shout out to my DJ Charisma, my
Okay.
DJ Excellent, and my 2 artists that's gonna be on, through Platinum Music Group, Queen Dade and my boy D Smith. They got an album finna come out called Queen and Slim. We trying to put that thing together, man.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now is it a soon date or just be waiting for it?
It's a coming soon, you know what I'm saying? They getting, it might be the end of this year, then, and then it might be next year.
Okay.
But I'm working with them, getting
one
them ready.
quick thing, when it comes to them though, will they put out a single beforehand or will they just drop an album?
I'm gonna get them to put a single out first, and then I'll push that. And then they have music for an album. But through the experience, because my girl Dade, she been doing music with me since 2013. So she's been like under the wing. She's been able to get, with the rub elbows of Jay-Z and all them folks. So, we're gonna do the single first and then push the album next.
I got you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, man. Well, good for the shout outs, man. And I see y'all doing big things. Continue to do that.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I'm gonna get with you and we're gonna do a part 2 of this.
All right, my boy.
All right, man. Thank you for you know what I mean, getting back with me. That boy Ricky, Bashawn Mosley. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and thank you for watching the Vaive Show. All right, I'll holler at you, player.
All right, my boy.
All right, peace. Whoa, wasn't that a good show tonight? Very good show. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for always coming back to the channel. Y'all make sure that y'all always subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all always donate to support the channel. And we'll see you in the next episode. So y'all make sure y'all come back. And thank you for tuning in to the Vaive Show.